Hello everyone, this is the Archfiend, and I can tell you that I am not a hardcore fan of soccer. I watch the World Cup every 4 years when it comes around. It interests me. I think it's probably the purest form of getting a team sport that picks one winner matched up against everyone else in the world. And I enjoy it. And I can tell you right now, I enjoy it tenfold based on the events that happened today, because France got bitch slapped right out of the tournament by host country South Africa. Now granted, they weren't going to advance in the tournament whether or not they won today, but this, my God, this is just so beautiful, unless you live in France, of course. But man, what the hell happened? France, weren't you in the finals 4 years ago? Didn't you just barely lose in penalty shots to win the entire tournament? But you that close and you lost. And you came back this year with a fresh squad. Boy, you just want to take it to the finals again and just win the whole thing. But you didn't. Now, I know a lot of people out there might be, familiar with soccer, and I read some of the articles online. Yes, I know France had a few key players that weren't named to the national team and all that, and yeah, that's great. But still, let me put things into perspective here, people. France is not only unable to get a win, but in the entire tournament thus far, they were 0-3. They scored a total of 1 goal. 1 goal from the team that finished second place in the last tournament. They come back 4 years later and only able to score 1 goal? Sorry, I just had to get that out. But on a serious note, I want to kind of just swerve this into another aspect of this, and that is just the psychology, if you will, of the game and how soccer affects people around the world. I was reading online a couple articles, and it has gotten to be such a level of just shame and disrespect in the country of France that dignitaries and politicians in France are giving interviews, both written and on public television, saying that they are just utterly disgraced by the embarrassment that the French national soccer team, or football team for you foreign people out there, the disrespect that they have given the entire country of France for such a piss-poor showing in the 2010 World Cup. What? Like, seriously, you're disrespected as a nation for how your country played with little guys that kick around a ball into a net? And just because they couldn't do it better than the other teams, politicians and other foreign dignitaries in the country of France are pissed off about it? And they're making it public? It's just a game! Holy shit! Now, I was thinking about something when I was reading these articles, and I was like, why the hell do they take this shit so seriously? And to steal a line from Heath Ledger, why so serious? Because I was thinking about this and I said, what is the most dominant reign in sports? And I pretty much thought down, if someone else can name something else, I'd love to hear it. But I would say the most dominant just streak of anything or just dominance in a sport is the U.S. role in men's basketball. To put things in perspective, basketball has been held at the Olympics 16 times. America has won the gold medal 13 times. That means all but 3 times America didn't finish as #1 in U.S. men's basketball at the Olympics. And those other times they won different medals. Now, let's fast forward to the Athens Olympics in 2004. America had an all-star cast. They had top name players. Yeah, I know they didn't have people like Kobe and Shaq, because Kobe was on a trial for rape and Shaq was too tired to play. But still, we had an all-star list of men on the court that should have been able to contend with anyone in the world. After all, this is America's sport. We've been dominating it since it ever existed. Yet, America went on in the 2004 Olympics to lose to Lithuania. You know, Lithuania, that great powerhouse in basketball. Yeah, they beat America. Now, that's not taking anything away from Lithuania, because they beat America straight up. It's not like it was a fluke game or anything. They beat America straight up. They deserve to win. America ends up going on to get the bronze medal in that Olympics. That's considered to be a disgrace. It's, hey, people felt down about it, whatever. You didn't see George W. Bush hold a press conference say, my fellow Americans, we are disrespected by how our men played over in Athens in the Olympics. You didn't see any senators, anyone in Congress. It was a bummer. Yeah, America dominates that sport, but you know what? Life went on. But with soccer, it's different. Or again, football for you foreign viewers out there. I'm just going to call it soccer from here on out. I live in America. With soccer, you have such a level of just patriotism for your team that you need them to succeed to feel vindicated as being a fan. And if they lose, and they lose in epic fashion, it's just considered a slight against the entire country. Why is that? Why is soccer such this high level above anything else in any other sport as far as patriotism and just following your team to a T and just basically sometimes even starting riots over whether your team wins or loses? I've never heard of a sport where the rival team's players literally sometimes kill each other before the game starts. I did, just for shits and giggles, I searched that today. There's been numerous instances of deaths between rival fans of soccer games before the match even starts. What other sport does that happen in? So anyways, people, yeah, the World Cup is actually very entertaining this year, and of course South Africa didn't go on to advance even though they beat France. There's two other better teams in that bracket, but yeah, France, you aren't going anywhere. You got bitch slapped. You're going to forever be known as the biggest bitch slap in the 2010 World Cup. One goal. One goal. A wise man once said this before, but suck it, France. Man, France, such a great powerhouse in soccer, can only get one goal in the 2010 FIFA World Cup. Oh yeah, and soccer fans, I'll just never understand just why you would feel, depressed over this. And I even saw an article that says they fear in France that the depression levels are going to get so high that there might be massive amounts of suicide. Oh boy, if that's the case, then you people that follow soccer, you really need to evaluate why you follow sports so much and why it affects your life so much. Like, Graham, I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan, obviously. Everyone who follows my videos knows that. If the Philadelphia Eagles went on to play this season and didn't win a single game, yeah, it would kind of bum me out. But you know what? Life would go on without a hitch. It would affect my life zero, other than being grumpy once every Sunday. Man, good old soccer. It's quite entertaining this year, and go America. Hopefully we can win our last game here, and I don't know, England might be able to advance over us, depends on how many goals are scored. But anyways, I don't care. It's been a fun year so far for the FIFA World Cup, and I'm enjoying it. Even just being a moderate soccer fan, I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, everyone enjoy the World Cup, and remember to tip the waitress. That is your random tip of the day. That is all.